All right, now being joined by Lewis Long, we'll take our first question here from Santiago. Santiago, your line is live.
Hi, Louis. Greetings from Amsterdam. Thank you for the time. You are coming off two sensational first round finishes. How does it feel to have this kind of momentum going for yourself?
Well, you can't argue with it, can you? You know, the great thing is it's a bit annoying, actually. Saying great, I mean annoying. The fact that, you know, I spend all this bloody time training and I'm just in the first round, you know, especially the last one, 48 seconds. I mean, as I said, it's frustrating. You know, I train hard, I want to fight, you know, and these people are getting folded up by me, you know, and it's a little bit unfair on me, I think. Look at it, you know.
Louis, how is the situation in Wales? Because with also Brad Jones in the promotion now, an event in Wales could become reality soon with Bellator exploring Europe again. How much would that mean to you?
That'd be great. And it's the first thing I'm going to call for after the fight. I know Brett Jones, I believe, is fighting in Dublin. I'm not sure if that's released or whatever, but I've seen him posting up. So he'll get a win there. I'll get a win today. And then hopefully we'll both get some big names in the capital, Cardiff. And then we can fly the dragon.
What do you know about your opponent? And have you fought people on their own territory before, or is this the first time for you, Louis?
I love fighting away. I like traveling. You know, I like getting away, and I like punching people. So I mean, it's a combined thing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, of course, I've watched him. I've looked at his previous fights, and yeah, I mean, I'm happy to fight him. I accepted him within seconds of watching a bit of his tape. I'm confident, as I'm sure he'll be confident, but you know, I think we all know who's going to be the winner in this one.
Good luck on fight night, sir.
Oh, bye.
Sean?
Hi, Lou. You spoke a little bit about Welsh MMA there. What a time, you know, for you being in MMA for a long time. There's a lot of Welsh people coming through, you know, the lads you mentioned there and Jack Shore and others as well. How big is it for you as someone who maybe, you know, was there before a lot of those guys and coming up through the scene? How great is it for you to see the you know, where Welsh MMA has gotten to?
Well, I'd liken the MMA scene when I started to the Wild West. I mean, the name and your opponent and the record, they might not even match. You know, the guy might not have the same name when you turn up, or might not even be the same person. You know, to now you got real proper organized events, and you know, like myself, as you've named, like Jack Shaw, things, and Brett Jones fighting on these worldwide promotions has always been, you know, like a dream. As I said, my dream has always been to travel and fight, and you know, I'm a martial artist, and I've always wanted. I've always wanted to display my skills and be on the shows against the best people I can fight, and I believe, like, Welsh MMA has grown out to such a point, we don't need to leave the country. You know, you look at the grappling and boxing credentials of some of the fighters in Wales. It's absolutely astounding, really, to think about such a small country and the level we've got. You know, before everyone used to go traveling around to try and find, you know, used to go to America, and now you got it all in sunny Wales. Sunny Wales, that's right.
Beautiful. There's been a lot of talk in the UK and Irish scene over the last few years about, you know, Bellator versus Cage Warriors and kind of this scene. And I'm not going to ask you which you prefer in a Bellator media call here, but what are the differences, do you think, as someone who's fought many times against, you know, the likes of Paul Redmond, Shea Mills, Ryan Scope, Roberto Saldic, although Scope is outside of Cage Warriors, my apologies. What's the difference between Bellator and Cage Warriors? And what you know, at this stage of your career as well, being in Bellator, is that the best place for you now?
I can afford to feed my family.
Is that it simply? Like, so for all those years, was it a case of just fighting to fight?
Cage Warriors is a great organization, and it's great to build people up, and they take people over to certain organizations. But I've always had to work. I've always had to have a sideline. I've always had to struggle. Now I can focus on fighting. I mean, I struggled for years. Now I'm able to have a family. And now I'm able to put food on the table. And now I'm able to fight, you know, in different countries against, you know, different people that get paid. Yeah, and like as I say, you know, if you think this guy as well is going to take the bread off my family's table, it's not happening. Yeah. So you know, before I used to fight for the hope of it would be something, and I even mentally retired before Bellator picked me up. And now they've done it. You can see the talent that would have been wasted just because of a monetary thing.
Do you feel like it's a new start to your career now, kind of, that you can afford to, I don't know if you're doing it full time, but you can afford to take yourself to the next level, maybe so you can get to that next level in Bellator? Do you think there'll be massive jumps in your game over the next while?
100%. There's no question. Like I said, I've always had to work, and you know, even to the point I opened up a gym myself to try and fund my own training and my own coach's expenses. But even then, I started to work 4 nights a week, which obviously isn't really conducive to having a great athletic career when you're shattered all the time. But what it does give you is like now is it gives you the opportunity. When I got the opportunity, is I'm going to grab it with 2 hands, and I'm just going to keep fucking bitches up. You know, simple as that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah. Life is easy now. Well, fighting's easy. Life is hard. But back then, you know, you getting paid 500 quid to $1,000 to have a fight. You know, it's going to take years off your life potentially. You know, now again, you know, like I said, I've got a family now. I've got to be able to feed them. I was going to retire. But what a shame that would have been, ladies and gentlemen.
Go to Tony.
Lou, hope you're well. Firstly, just wanted to congratulate you and your significant other on the birth of your child. Just wondered if that's going to present us with a new Lou Long coming into this fight with some extra dad strength potentially.
Right. I'll tell you something that's changed. Everyone says your life's going to change when you have a kid, and of course it does. But I've always thought, as I said, it was never for the money. It was because I sort of enjoyed it. Now, with a family, I really, I want to hurt someone. I don't know whether it's the fact that I got, you know, a business, family, a wife, a child that I need to get away and punch someone, or is it just my mentality has now changed to the fact of it's not just a sort of a fun thing to do. It's a way of me funding my family's future. You know, I feel real difference in my mental attitude. You know, it's as I said, I used to do this for fun, and now I want to do it. Now I want to hurt someone. I'm scared. You know, no, you know. It gives you. It does. When people say it changes you, it's given me my reason to fight, as they say. You know, a different angle on it. Yeah, life's sad. You know, with the baby and stuff like that. But as well as that, I know I'm gonna go out there and put on the performance of my life, earn more money, take it home, enjoy it with my wife and family. She's not my wife, Emily and my child. Have a pint and enjoy that time. You know, set up our lives for the future. There's just no messing now. I'm fucked off. I don't want to hurt someone. Like.
Thanks for your time.
Sorry about the language.
We'll give Valerie another shot. Valerie.
Hello. Hello.
Oh,
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Great. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to ask you some questions. I'm Valerie from Val TV in Las Vegas. Well,
Hey.
congratulations. We'd like to know, did you make any changes in your training or your team to prepare for the fight in Paris?
Yeah, I started traveling around a little bit more. Obviously, because me and partner have a discussion about, you know, the fact that I got to sleep, I got to train, and I got to mix things up. So I did a little bit of traveling as well. So I'd have 2-3 nights away a week, training in different places. So I was able to, you know, focus a little bit more solely on training, not just changing the dirty nappies, and you know, because I do try, you know, she's got it all in hand, but I do like to take the reins and clean the nappy every now and then. That's surprisingly not mine.
Absolutely. And what do you contribute to your success to be on this card in Paris, Bellator?
Years of goddamn hard work. I've not stopped. I've not even through the pregnancy, even through Christmas. I've never stopped. I work hard all the time. I'm a workaholic. I don't stop. You know, the day after my baby was born, I was in the gym. I just wait. I can't sit still. You know, the baby wasn't doing anything. But I sound horrible, but you know what I mean? You go to work, you can't stop, you know. Gotta get better all the time.
We'll take our last question here from Mike Pendleton.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, all right, no Mike. Ken, your line is live.
Hey, what's going on, Lewis? K. Williams for Ken Chronicles Media. You speak very confidently approaching your upcoming match. What are you going to do to ensure a victory in the cage?
Well, I've done it. I've done it years ago, I believe. I believe I won this fight many years ago. As I said earlier, I've never stopped working, and you know, I look at this. I could have had 6 months off. I still beat this guy. You know, I'm that much of a badass. I've worked so hard all my career, and now it's paying off. And I'm damned if I'm going to let it slip. You know, yes, he's going to be confident. Yes, he's coming off a couple of wins, but fuck, he ain't going to stop me, man. He's not going to stop. Well, you're not going to stop me taking him down. All he's got is a puncher's chance in this. And you can't have a puncher's chance. You've got to be good everywhere. Yeah, I don't think this guy is nowhere near my level.
I love the confidence. Thank you for your time and good luck in the cage.
Always peace.
I appreciate the time, Lewis. Next up, we'll be joined by